You know, this is ridiculous. Was it not Danny that brought up the whole and made Wavy do a video about it that kicked off the whole thing? All of this about kids like crapping out their insides and all that. Have you ever seen a piece of evidence? Because I've seen a hell of a lot of testimonies. I've been involved with a hell of a lot of people that's just not the way it is. I know myself, my experience. I know full well that there's a massive conflict between anybody around, and I don't, because I'm not into people saying they've come from the outside galaxy and all that kind of thing. That's a bit of a quack again, okay, and I don't need to be aligned to that, but there are doctors and there are physicians in plenty of places that have run practices and have got hundreds of testimonials of people that will corroborate that there's something in this. Now, I'm not sat here promoting it, I'm not sat here selling it. I've just said I used it on myself when antibiotics for 4 months didn't work on MRSA, and within like 3 days, which is available, has been used by the FDA for how long?
As you can clearly see, Kaylee is trying to push FDA certification and FDA backing for this bleach product that she and a lot of cult members are trying to assert is some sort of medical benefit. It's a industrial cleaning product that should never be used on humans, full stop. Now, there definitely is in the write-up here about MMS, the side effect diarrhea. Now, I haven't really spoken about that side of it. I'm more concerned at the fact that drinking this bleach can lead to death, and there are many people that have died from it. Telling people that the FDA are approving people drinking bleach is complete and utter false information. It is pushing false medical information. Now, the individual who created this bleach substance was part of a cult church. Now, like many things, these here cult groups like to push things for profit. There is no beneficial side to taking MMS whatsoever. At most, someone may have, due to their own mental health problems, may have seen a placebo effect, but it's very likely that the MMS itself did nothing. Like, to go around pushing it onto others is, quite frankly, dangerous and disgusting behaviour. And for anyone to say that using it on children is acceptable is beyond a joke, really. It's disgusting. It's no wonder the individual had her children removed. Now, her spluttering over this here diarrhea thing, I don't think it's all that relevant, really. Fact of the matter is, it's a substance that is not regulated, and the individual in question, when she tried to justify use of MMS, she was trying to say it had FDA approval. As you can see, it clearly does not. Sometimes people need to learn to stick to the truth, really, instead of pushing cult nonsense that's come from delusional grifters on the internet. Anyone out to make a quick buck, basically, is what's going on with this situation. Quick buck and not worry about anyone's health. Fill people's heads with nonsense over fake cures. It's a bit like the GC math thing. It wasn't a cure at all, but yet people ran around under the delusion that it was. The individual who came up with the GC math had autism himself, and he made claims of GC math curing autism. Well, surely if the individual had autism himself and he's got some miracle cure, he would have took that miracle cure and cured himself. That was never the case, though, was it? David Noakes when his patients could no longer receive the medication GC-MAF thing that was another unregulated chemical that is of no use to anyone. It was just another grifting tool. When these individuals were no longer taking GC-MAF, the patient shortly after died. David Noakes, of his own words, has admitted this. I have the recording somewhere. Yet people are still running around under the delusion that GC-MAF was a cure. Just like people seem to be running under the delusion that drinking bleach would be a cure. Industrial grade bleach for that matter. No. It's disgusting behaviour.